In February 2025, an archaeologist walked out of a dark tomb corridor in the Egyptian desert and burst into tears. He had just found something no one had found in 103 years. And what he found answers a question Egypt had been hiding for 3,500 years. Where did they bury the pharaoh that everyone forgot? His name was Thutmose II. This is Egypt at its absolute peak. 1490 BC, the richest, most powerful civilization on Earth. And its next king is this man. Pale, sickly, possibly diseased from generations of royal inbreeding. He is given the most powerful empire in the world, and a wife who was smarter than him in every measurable way. Hatshepsut, his half-sister, his queen, and a woman who had already decided what she wanted. The question no one in 3,500 years has been able to fully answer. Did she wait for him to die? Or did she help it along? Thutmose II died around 1479 BC. He was approximately 30 years old. His body showed signs of a severe skin disease, possibly infectious, possibly hereditary. His one male heir? Not Hatshepsut's son, a child born to a secondary wife. When he died, Hatshepsut oversaw the burial. She chose the location herself, not the Valley of the Kings, where she would later build her own magnificent tomb. She buried him in a remote wadi, under 2 waterfalls, in a poorly constructed tomb. The question experts are still asking in 2025. Why there? 6 years after the burial, a flash flood found his tomb. Brown water, rocks, debris, pouring through the sealed chamber, the star-painted ceiling, still intact above the waterline, the Amduat text dissolving, the sarcophagus tilting, and then, in the middle of the night, someone came for him. A secret operation. 15 priests, ropes, a wooden sledge. They pulled a pharaoh out of a flooded tomb in the dark and reburied him alongside 40 other kings in a hidden cache near Deir el-Bahari. And Hatshepsut took the throne, not as regent, as pharaoh. She wore his crown. She wore his beard. She erased the man, not violently, but thoroughly. He became the pharaoh who never was. In 1881, a laborer accidentally broke through a ceiling in the Theban cliffs. Below, 40 royal mummies, stacked against the walls. Ramesses the Great, Seti I, Thutmose I, and a wrapped figure with a skin condition, still visible 3,500 years later, Thutmose II. In October 2022, a British-Egyptian team found a tomb in the western wadis. They thought it was a queen's tomb. 2.5 years later, the alabaster fragments were analyzed, and for the first time since 1922, a pharaoh's original tomb had been found. 103 years. But here is what no one is talking about. Beside the confirmed tomb of Thutmose II, there is a giant mound of rubble, a house-sized pile of ancient limestone debris that has never been excavated. The archaeologists believe there may be a second tomb underneath it, and if it exists, it is likely to be complete, untouched, because the flood that destroyed the first tomb may have sealed the second one perfectly. The excavation is still ongoing. Thutmose II spent 3,500 years waiting to be found. He may still have a secret left, and the only question that matters now is one that applies to every powerful person in history. When the most powerful woman in the room needs you to disappear, how long does it actually take for the world to notice you're gone?